cowards. Meghan Markle and Harry curbed for their end-of-year plans. Meghan and Harry opted for a Christmas in California far from the royal family, and whatever the critics, the couple have been described as cowardly by a specialist in royalty who assures us that they're afraid of being faced with the Queen. A decision that does not pass. Meghan and Prince Harry are determined to spend the Christmas holidays in California far from the royal family. Artie's parents, who bought their Christmas tree incognito, didn't plan to return to the UK until January before a new hearing in the showdown between Meghan and the editor of the Daily Mail. The decision of the Sussex has boosted Angela Levine, royal biographer, who accused the pair of being cowards in issuing talk radio. Mike Graham, as reported by The Sun, the specialist of the royal family, estimated that if Meghan and Harry didn't travel to the UK for the holidays, it's mainly to avoid any embarrassment during meals. Angela Levine added how this coronavirus crisis should have convinced them to visit Queen Elizabeth II and her husband Prince Philip. They have nothing urgent to do in California. They should come to England, especially since the Queen and her husband are not very young anymore, she said. Recall that William and Harry's grandmother is 94 years old and that Prince Philip will celebrate his 100th birthday in 2021. Meghan Markle has nothing to do with criticism and actively prepares this party, which she particularly appreciates. The actress, which miscarried last July, had made the list of things needed for a perfect Christmas with Grazia. As The Sun recalls, Meg, as she's nicknamed, put on an all-white table with white dishes and white tablecloths to make it all stand out. She advocated touches of gold, advice to be followed to the letter. Prince Harry accused of bypassing the royal family. This press release is bad news. While members of the firm offered a warm meeting this Tuesday, December the 8th, Prince Harry was accused of willfully eclipsing the royal family, as reported by the tabloid The Express. Exiled in California, Prince Harry never ceases to ulcerate the monarchy, and anonymous people are no exception. Indeed, according to the information from the British tabloid The Express, the Duke of Sussex has been targeted by virulent critics, accusing him of wanting to overshadow the Windsor Mountbatten clan. Explanations in a press release made public this Tuesday, December the 8th. Little Artie's dad congratulated a recent decision by the British Ministry of Defence. The latter announced that the new 2 training courses will soon be available for the armed forces, one physical and the second devoted to mental health. I love the way it happened on the day the whole royal family gathered. If predictable, I knew he would issue a statement about something. I bet if the royal family had not made any events today, he would never have said anything, deplored several internet users quoted by our colleagues from across the channel, because by speaking as a former soldier with a decade of service to his counter and activating against the taboo reigning around mental disorders, Prince Harry has undoubtedly unwittingly eclipsed the reunion of the firm, which is all held at the same time in front of the Windsor Castle and without the presence of the Sussexes. For the first time since the onset of the health crisis caused by the coronavirus, Her Majesty Elizabeth II was able to consult with Kate Middleton and Prince William, freshly returned from the tour of the United Kingdom. Prince Charles, Camilla Parker Bowles, or Prince Edward and Sophia Wessex, new assets of the monarchy, all for a good cause and in respect of barrier justice. Let us remember that the Prince of Wales and his elder son both suffered from COVID-19. The crowned heads were keen to praise the efforts of the Army of Salvation and volunteers on the front line in this context of crisis. His supporters, just as present as his detractors on the web, can do nothing against the critics, because it is not the first time that Prince Harry has been accused of wanting to eclipse the initiatives of the royal family, which nevertheless provided undeniable support to his wife following her miscarriage. This Sunday, December the 6th, the tabloid The Sun revealed that the Crown rebels wanted to launch an unexpected project, namely a series of awards inspired by that of Her Majesty Elizabeth II, under fire from critics and speculation about remaining tensions about following the Brexit. The Lovebirds have nonetheless attempted to set the record straight. We look forward to sharing the results of Archewell's work more in the coming weeks, but any claim that this work is intended to compete with the British Honours List is false, said the press secretary of the Archewell Foundation, started by the Sussexes.